Sooner Scoop HD.
Josh McCuistion of Soonerscoop.com here at the Berry Center. Always a nice place to watch a little football with Oklahoma tight end offer Reid Mikeska. Am I saying that right?
Yes, sir.
Okay,
you are.
Perfect. Well, now Reid obviously didn't get to go tonight. Kind of rolled up your ankle this week, but it's been, you talking about it before we started. It's been a wild 6 months for you, man. If I'd have told you a year ago, do you think you could have believed you'd be where you are right now?
I'd call you crazy. I mean, that sounds funny, but I mean, no way I would be like, come on, be real.
So, now you were telling me you were a basketball guy as a sophomore, came out last year. Just to break all the hearts of the wannabe football stars that are going to watch this, the guys that thought they would have been great in high school, tell that story a little bit, like what happened?
Yeah, so middle school, freshman, sophomore year, I mean, I was just basketball, AAU, school ball, like that was just my first love, and then this year moved to 6A, Texas football school, and football. Came in June and just worked with the team. Yeah, it was a rough start for sure, because a tough offense, tough program to be in, and then the season starts. I probably didn't start until the 5th game of the season, and then just kept getting better each day, and then got my first offer from Pittsburgh October 22nd, and then from there just went crazy, I guess.
Well, those are good problems, man. That's what everybody wants. Well, now I know obviously you went up to Oklahoma last weekend. That was one of your more recent offers, actually. What, talking to you a little bit, obviously through DMs and text that some of that stuff gets lost, but it seemed like you really enjoyed yourself up there.
Really enjoyed Oklahoma, for sure.
Was there, you mentioned the coaching staff. What was it about those guys that you really connected with?
I think, well, Coach Venables was amazing. I mean, he literally spent the whole day with me and my family on the visit.
Okay.
Like, did the campus tour with us, toured the facilities with us. We had like a 2-hour meeting with him, and then Coach Finley, I really related to him because he played tight end in college at Oklahoma and then in the NFL, so he really knows the game in and out. And then the assistant coach Cooper played in the NFL, so those two guys will be coaching me every day, 2 former NFL players. And then Coach Lebby is just a mastermind, in my opinion. Gets the ball to the tight end, so I was really a big fan of the coaches. It's close to home, which I'm a really big fan of. Facilities are really nice. They even explained like they're getting new ones, which is crazy because it seemed like they were already new. So yeah, those are the main things I liked about it.
Now you mentioned Coach Finley. I actually covered him in high school. I'm old enough to actually say that. I remember when he was you, basically. Now, with him, and I hate to generalize, but it seems like you two might have some similar interests. Like, I know he's a big outdoors guy. Like, you kind of strike me the same way. Have you gotten into any of that? I mean, I know he likes to fish, all that good stuff.
Oh, it's actually really funny. So we went to lunch and we ordered the same thing without knowing. And then the next day, like Sunday morning to watch film, we both showed up in like the exact same golf shirt, which is on my Twitter.
Sure.
So that was fun. I mean, it was kind of like, that's cool. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, now I know you're going to Oklahoma on June 3rd. You told me off camera you've got a couple other officials set, or maybe not set, but you're pretty confident you're going to go take those trips.
Florida's set right now, and Miami will be set pretty soon.
Okay. Are those both going to be in June?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
And then this weekend I have an unofficial to Miami, and then might try to get up to Oregon in late May.
Okay. Now, would the Oregon be an official as well?
I don't know. So Oregon, and I'm going to visit Alabama in June as well. I plan on doing that. And then Oregon, unofficial. And then, so mostly those 5.
Okay. Now, you kind of talked to me off camera, but I want to put you on the spot. Are there any schools kind of standing out to you at this point? Anybody that, maybe is ahead of the group a little bit?
I mean, I just have those 5 right now, like Oklahoma, Miami, Florida, Oregon, and Alabama are kind of, those are standing out right now.
That's kind of where your focus is?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Well, again, man, you're just getting into all this as far, obviously committed once, you've gone through that. I'm sure you want to be careful the next time, make sure I know what I'm going to do. Do you have a timeline? Like, I want to be done by?
I want to be done by my senior season, but if I don't feel ready by then it's no rush. But
that's
before my senior season, just so I can focus on my team, just not worry about that during the season.
Okay. And I know, wow, you're the last guy here, so I'll let you get out of here. But it's kind of a final question. As you look at all these schools, and it's a question I just always like to ask, what are going to be the things that separate one from the other? Because obviously they're all great coaches, NFL players, and that kind of thing. What, how do you pick one from the rest?
I think it'll come down to official visits, getting to talk with the players, and just spend a good amount of time on campus.
Okay. Well, again, this has been Josh McCuistion of SoonerScoop.com here with Reid Mikeska.
Sooner Scoop HD.